Is he going? Yep. Yep. All right then. Oh, hello there, humans. Hold on for a second before I like set up this stuff. Gotta do some things. I don't know how OBS works. You know what I need to do? I need to like figure out how to stream on Twitter out of all places because like that's what I don't know how to do really. Um, because right now we're live on YouTube, but we're not live on Twitter. I gotta figure out how to do that really. Hold on. I can't see the comments. Hold on. I got some red stuff on me. Hold on. What's up, guys? That's what my camera looks like right now. Ugh. You're all tilted though, so hold on. We have expert solutions. It's called Gorilla Tape, and we're gonna tape this to the monitor essentially. We need to like put on some like Kiara like BGM or something, so it's not so dead in the stream. I wonder I wonder how good the audio is, honestly. But in this stream, hold your horses. But in this stream, I will just be answering any questions any person has. So don't you worry about that. Hold on. It's kind of scuffed, but at least it looks good. What is up? That's so funny. You know, like this is the setup. Imagine if I was like a drama channel or something, and this is like the room where I like explain like the latest drama on the internet, and this is just my room. I feel like that would be funny. Hold on. I may use my phone to look at the comments because I'm not good at. I don't have experience streaming really. And this is disaster, man. You see all this? These wires are everywhere. We have to put this through this, and we gotta do the loop de loop with these headphones. We gotta put this and the 2B mouse pad. And yeah. Hold your horses now. I have to make sure I'm even live. Oh, I am live. Oh my goodness. Wait, there's so many people here. That's crazy. I didn't realize people were actually I feel embarrassed because I didn't even realize people were here. I thought there was like two people, but there's like 18 and there's like a billion comments. So yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, all right. I have to put on like the streamer mode on now essentially and say oh, welcome to the stream. I don't even know what this stream is really. I don't know. I've just been working and I decided I would go live because I guess it's my birthday and yeah, if there's any questions, I guess I'll answer them. So yeah, um, it's very interesting. So, hmm welcome to the background. Happy birthday again. I appreciate it now. So it's how old are you? I'm 23. I just turned 23 today, and yeah, it's not as bad as like it used to be. I guess you could say like because like 23, it's not like a big milestone like 21 or 20. So yeah, it's pretty okay to say nonetheless. So yeah, I am not a good. I'm not experienced with streaming, so there's no background music or anything. But I should really try to figure that out. Hmm. You can add your own background music then It could be like Donkey Kong Country or something that makes it more appetizing, I guess. So, mm-hmm. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Talk about Chris Chan and the anime girl room. Well, I do not know much about Chris Chan. The only thing I know is that yeah, he's very famous and yeah, the creator of Sonic 2 and has done a bunch of crazy stuff to say nonetheless. So, but yeah. Oh man, I you know what's weird about this? What's very weird is the fact that like usually when I stream I have something to do, but no, this is just me talking in front of the camera. I've never done this before. Uh, where can I get this 2B mouse pad? I'm not sure, honestly. I don't even remember when I got it. But this is it, man. You know, uh, it's very nice. But yeah, I appreciate it. So yeah. Hmm. I do not know yet. Today is the birthday, and yeah. I mean, not much really has happened. You know, the most I want to do is just work. I guess you could say. Basically, where I'm at with like all the channel stuff right now is that I'm focusing on producing less cutouts and more so revamping like everything that I've made, if that makes sense. Or not revamping, but like using what I've made to like make shorts and whatnot. Just because like printing stuff it's quite expensive. So like I've been making a lot of like shorts, just explaining like how I do it and like just everything else there is to say about like what it's like to make hundreds of anime girl cutouts. Since I feel like the behind the scenes behind all that stuff is it's pretty interesting. So yeah, that's what I've been doing as of recently, and I'm also doing some like VTuber reviews. So that's another thing. So, but yeah, love you no matter what you do. Oh, I appreciate that. It's very kind. Um, do you plan to do any big projects outside of the wall of cutouts? Uh, wait, do you plan to do any big projects outside of the wall of cutouts? Yeah, I think there. I mean, there's obviously like there's a lot of things going on. Like there's a video game that I'm making, and yeah, there's just a bunch of whole like a lot of aspirations to say to say nonetheless. So I'm very very excited for for all these things. So yeah, I mean I still have to like do the VTuber Republic video, which is pretty big. Basically, uh, you know, the last like humongous video I did was like the Church of Mizuno thing, and I'm kind of doing like a similar thing with VTubers now, except for rather than like starting a church, I'm starting a micronation because I think it's very funny if in the world there's a country that is like run by VTubers essentially and VTubers is like their national religion or just things like that. So yeah, I still have to do that project, but yeah, mm-hmm, for sure. Let me see. Uh, three. I saw 3D. I really like your 3D. Yeah, I'm trying to get more into 3D papercraft. Hold on, I'll bring that in so it's a little bit more interesting this journey. I'll literally be 2 seconds. I have something to show. Here it is. We got Cubone. Cubone. Yeah, this is entirely made out of paper, and yeah, I would make more of these, but like they don't have so much of a good track record for like doing well on social media. I don't know why really, but I still want to make these regardless, just because like this stuff is like so cool. So I just made the head, but yeah. In terms of 3D stuff, like I think I'll do more of it just because I really like it and it's very cool. So, but yeah. Hold on. Yeah, Cubone is very, very cute. The videos you make are very inspirational. I hope you make more things. Yeah, I'll make more like inspirational videos. I do feel like there's a part of me that cringes a little bit when making them, but like, I feel like expressing, sort of just my heart is more important than thinking you're cringe. So that's the reason why I do it. As all these things they've been inside me for a long time, and I like you know, expressing myself, I guess you could say. So, um, but yeah, let me see. Do you have a Discord server for fans? If not, have you thought about it? Yeah, I mean, I was thinking of like starting a Reddit, like a subreddit. I think that would be pretty interesting. But no Discord server really. I used to have one, but not anymore. Um, I hope you made Nene's day with that banner. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. She was so happy that she got teary eyed. Definitely make lots of people happy. Well, I'm glad. I'm very glad that she really appreciated the banner that I made. Yeah, she must have talked about it on stream then. So I'm very glad whenever any VTuber really was happy that I made them into a cutout. That's in part too, I think, like the reason why I've like shifted so much towards like making VTubers nowadays is just because I've made cutouts of like basically everything, like from influencers to like different game communities, and it seems like I've gotten the most like positive feedback from VTubers, so that's like why I do it. Like they're the most grateful, so um yeah, that's why I like doing it. So let's see, I love Cubone. It's always folding paper at school. Saw the Cubone on your Instagram, but was not expecting it to be so big. Yeah, that's the problem. Like with all the stuff that I make, it's very hard to like see like the scale of it. So yeah, especially with pictures, I feel like videos like do it more service, to be honest. So yeah. Um, why is 1988 A Legend of Galactic Heroes the best anime of all time and your favorite anime? I'm not sure. I've never even seen it before. But yeah, it's a good anime. There like there's like a blonde guy, and he's mad because they took his sister. That's all I know about that show. Oh, and then he has like the a red hair friend, and then like I think he dies or something. I don't know. But yeah, so yeah, I'll use Reddit. That's very nice. She got super excited when I mentioned you. When I mentioned you made something cool of her. Let's see. Yeah, I was thinking of actually doing more of her too. Like like I don't know how big of a cutout, but yeah, I was thinking, early like yeah, it's crazy. What is your goal in life? Well, I mean, for all this stuff, like all the papercraft stuff, it's just to make content as a content creator, and just try to figure all that out. So I don't know like how far like I'll go in the future, but yeah, I'm very excited to see like where I can go with it. So it's just to push myself as far as I can go into making content and see where it leads me basically. So I love to be I love to go as far as I can, but we'll just see if I can get there, which I think I have a good shot, but we shall see. Um let's see. When have you taken cutouts in public? Do oh uh question is when I go out like in public, do people like ask about like the cutouts and whatnot? For the most part, like when I take cutouts in public, I think for the most part people are just sort of happy that something interesting is happening around them. Like it's very rare to just see something like truly like bizarre happening, and I feel like despite people like laughing or like thinking I'm weird, I think ultimately like a lot of people I mean I don't really know this, but I'm just like saying like the way that I look at them and the way I can tell, like they're looking at me, they're more just happy that and they have a lot of respect that I'm able to do it, and they're just like happy that they see something like interesting happening. So for the most part, nobody really mentions it. I think most people just laugh and they yeah they think it's cool. I don't know if it's cool, but like you get what I mean. Yeah. How do you make the anime country song? Oh, that was with Suno. It was I was just like testing out the Suno AI. It's like a song generator. I wrote all the lyrics and whatnot, but I was like, yeah, I was just messing around with it because I thought it was funny. Uh, what is the worst insult that someone has given you on the internet that has ruined your day? And how did you overcome it? I think probably I will say now, like in terms of like internet hate, like I don't really like mind it that much at all, just because like it's been. I mean, I've been on the internet for a long time, and I've been um yeah I'm just sort of like used to it by now. I think it's I think it's like the sort of the comments that like really distort, I guess, like reality, and like I can tell that this person like thinks that like I'm like I don't know, like some form of like evil overlord. And when those comments in particular get like very like uh hateful, especially like with like violence and whatnot, I feel like those are the ones, those comments that are like very like hateful and like violent towards me, those are the ones that affect me the most, just because like not anything to do with me, but just the fact that they think that like I'm that evil, that I deserve like death or whatever it may be. I mean, there's not really like one particular comment in particular that I can think of, but yeah, I think the way you just kind of just get over it is that like you know I mean, I'm kind of I'm very kind, and I just realized that like this person, like they don't really know anything about me, and like I don't really get mad at it, just because like it doesn't affect me. Like I can choose just not to like care, and like I just forget about it the next day. So like I'm too excited to like make this stuff. You get what I mean? Like I just want to make this stuff, and I feel like focusing on like all the people that hate you is just not even worth your time. So yeah, I just kind of forget about it, and I just realize that like people don't they don't know you. They think they know you, but they don't really. So pretty much. Um yeah, dropping by to Islander. We've been watching you for a while. Never saw what you're doing. Glad you're making content despite the hate comments. I appreciate it. So yeah. Yeah, I don't yeah, I suppose I should say this, by the way. Um or maybe should I? Yeah, the reason why I'm giggling so much is because yeah, I've indulged uh I've I've indulged a little bit. So if like the thoughts are not coherent, then yeah, I apologize. It's because I've indulged in elixir, basically. I'm calling it elixir because yeah. That's funny. I always talk to folks, which is very interesting too. Mm. But yeah. Basically what I'm saying, for people that, don't wanna decipher what I said, I had a few drinks to say nonetheless. So as a celebration, because I don't know what else to do. So I had some vodka, like 3 shots. So, but yeah, that's just about it. Mm-hmm. I shall look at. I have no idea how to go live on Twitter. So I think I should go live on Twitter, actually, because there's so many people on there that oh, what is this? We have to move this. Okay. Um, yeah, I see so many. You're allowed some drinks on your birthday. Yeah, it's very interesting. Yeah, I used to be like opposed to drinking, but yeah, now I've just like decided to like loosen up and try it. It started like last year where I decided to like try it out for fun. So it's very good. I'm curious, by the way, like this is this does this feel like a streamer setup? I feel like it is like the background it goes kind of hard. I wonder. I feel like if I were to like make YouTube videos in this room though, like if I'm like talking about like some very like personal and like meaningful thing about like how I overcame like a challenge or something. If I did in this room, I couldn't do that just because like people that have like no idea what anime is, they would be like what is this, man? They would like it would just like break the video because they'd be like too preoccupied in figuring out like why I have a room like this. But yeah. I think this room though it's very good for the anime community specifically, but I don't think it's good for if I were to like make normal YouTube videos. But yeah, for sure. It's good. Like the elephant. I do not know how to go live on the Twitter. That's the thing. I feel like you can only go live on Twitter. Or wait, yeah, you can only go live on Twitter on desktop. So I have no idea how to do that really. I'm gonna try that out right now. We're gonna go live on Twitter, or known as X now. I need to I need to like play some music or something like the Kiara BGM because so I can get into like the streamer mode. But yeah. Oh, I appreciate it. Their room is perfect distraction for any enemy. Yeah. Now there be question. That's crazy. I was not expecting so many people to like my birthday post. By the way, it's very surprising and heartwarming because it's literally just a post picture of me and like Moon in the background. It's very nice. How do you go live on this thing? Communities, business. Could talk about like YouTube or something. Yes. Don't you worry now. I know this isn't the most entertaining part of the stream, me trying to figure out how to go live on Twitter when you can't even see the screen. Um, I'll the mind is not the most sober, so it's a bit difficult. It's not bad, but it's also streaming, so the RAM is not completely there. Is it in space? I have no idea how to do this. I'll just leave it as is for now. Do you think the Iris loading screen in BGM is peak like I do? I don't think I've heard it, honestly. Yeah, I only really like see Iris through clips, so yeah, the only BGMs I really know are now Narissa Ravencroft's, Mume's, and few others. I mean, yeah, usually the BGMs well, no, the intro BGMs they change, but not the actual BGMs. Mm. Favorite desserts? I think chicken teriyaki. That's my favorite thing. I don't really eat like any ice cream or anything, or any sweets. I just like food. So yeah, I try to stay away from it just because I think it's. I try to stay away from like sweets just because I think it's healthier. So to say nonetheless. How do you go live on this platform, man? We have a space. Oh no, we started a space on Twitter. We're gonna end this space because I don't even know what it is. I don't even know what it is, man. Imagine. I hope like it did end and like now Okay, it ended. That's good. That's good, man. Well, I don't know what to do exactly. I'm not sure exactly what to do, so I'll just like I'll move around so like the stream is a little bit more interesting, and I'll pick up this ruler. Like I have, like I have a cane, like a master Oogway or something. If that makes uh, but I can't see like what the people are saying now, so I'm gonna like come down now and yeah. Desserts. Yeah, I will pace around. I This is probably very surreal content actually, thinking about it. I have a ruler on my bed and whatnot. Oh god. I don't know what the point of the stream is, so that's why I'm giggling. I think I think in my mind I just thought it would be very, very fun, so that's why I did this. But usually for my streams, like I have something that I'm like doing. I'm like making paper craft or I'm like doing something else. But this time, like I'm just like I'm ruler man basically, and I'm like wielding this like a katana, if you get what I mean. That's funny. You know, ninja. Oh no, I don't even know where this ruler came from. Like it's bizarre. It suddenly spawned in the room when I started streaming. I wasn't even aware it was in my room. It's very interesting. Uh, no matter where your no matter where your content goes, I will always support it because I love your personality and humor. I appreciate it, man. So if you could give a TED talk on any topic, what would you give it on? I mean, there's two answers for this. I will say it's so for the non-serious answer is that for a long time I've had this idea where I want to film a video which is 2 hours long and like go to like a college like lecture hall and I lecture for 2 hours on finance essentially, but the whole time I'm being assaulted by like four actors that I've hired that are dressed in like ninja outfits with like pool noodles. So like I'm talking about like stocks and bonds. Meanwhile, the entire time, like four people like dressed as ninjas are just like attacking me, and I don't like mention it like at all. And it's just like a free like 2 hour crash course on like how to do finance. But there's also like this weird element of these people attacking me, and I just leave it on the internet and like I give no explanation. So there's other stuff I was thinking of too. I was thinking like midway through, then like a bunch of like people dressed as like cowboys come in with like Nerf guns and start like going like yeehaw and whatnot, and like and a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, I think that's just gonna be like a video I do in the future, just because I think that's funny. If I start a new channel and like I yeah I do these lectures where just like random crazy stuff like that happens, and it's like it's very educational, but you have all this like crazy stuff happen uh while I'm doing it. So I it that for the TED talk, I guess it would be finance, but if I were to actually do a TED talk, like seriously, I don't know. I feel like I would do a TED talk on, I think, what I'm probably best at, which is so part of my brand, which is just being yourself. I think I think I have a lot of experience, I guess you could say, on being very, very authentic and like living the way that you want to be. So I guess my TED talk would probably be something around those lines, since I've made a lot of videos that were very heartfelt, like on that subject. So, um, but yeah, I want to do the pool noodle stream though, where ninjas assault me. It'd be very funny. Um, Oshi and Narissa, who dragged me into the Whole Life Rabbits fun. All right, I'll see you later, Mr. Bread. Um, yeah. Oh, how do you have such a huge, nice house? Oh, that's the forbidden lore. So like, Well, I have an answer for it every single time. Like I always make up an answer. Like a long time ago, I used to own like one of the largest like cattle ranches in like Whittlesham, England, and like my lineage started from like the 1800s, and we raised about like 4,000 sheep, and yeah, we sell them for about like $2,500 per piece, and yeah, that's basically how we you know, the house and everything. But other than that, we have some other things we should talk about. Yes, indeed. I always make weird stuff. Hold on. The real answer is the like the forbidden knowledge. But yeah, maybe you should make a paper party hat to keep you busy, something like that. No, I think it's fine. I'll just like go off like I am right now. So, so yeah. 50-foot paper figure named Zorobra, perhaps. I don't know. Ninja Outfit Bars goes hard. That's like performance art. Yeah. Who's the most degenerate person you've seen on the internet? I don't know, really. I mean, there's like different like variation or there's different kinds of degenerates. Like if you mean like down bad degenerate, I don't know. I guess like Melon Pan or something. I don't know if people know who. I mean, he's like a yeah. I would say he's like more of like an old school YouTuber. So I would probably say Melon Pan in terms of like the down badness. I guess. Um, Man, I'm looking off to the side a lot. I've realized it's right. I'm like looking off this way instead of looking that way. Just realized. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it though. Um, I don't know what else to talk about really. Yeah, I don't. I decided to go live, and yeah, here I am. Yeah, I feel like if you're kind of drunk, it's very good to like talk about like very deep things because like you just won't think twice honestly about expressing the way that you feel. Especially a person like me is because like I'm sort of like that anyways, so I feel like yeah, I think I speak a lot better, especially if I'm also a little bit I guess drunk, if that makes sense. Hmm. Oh Jesus. Alrighty. Now I don't know where to go from here. I don't know. I suppose I could talk about some things I have planned. I mean, it's mostly just like VTuber reviews for a little bit. I think probably the biggest thing is that I'm like trying to figure out like where to go with like my YouTube channel, essentially. Like I'm not sure if I should like go into long form content or if I should just focus like on short form content. um, I'm thinking of going into like short form content because like that's what I know for the most part. Like long form videos are like 10 minutes long. I just don't have as much experience in, so I think I could be a lot more successful if I just like make short form videos and then like I just scale that upwards if that makes sense. So so yeah, but there I mean there's a bunch of exciting things I think happening in the future. So did you have cake? Not so much. We did go to a restaurant, and oh, I gotta post that photo. My yeah, my mom sent me a photo of when I was younger, and I feel like I should post it because it's funny on Twitter. Um, I've been wondering when the last Tobin streams was. To be honest, been a while since the last one. Yeah, it's been like 3 months or so. So yeah, I think I should start streaming. I should start streaming like on Twitch though. Honestly, I mean, most of my people aren't on Twitch though, so that's the only thing. But like, I stream for when I make stuff. I stream for so long that like I think it would be beneficial since I think, yeah, when you stream on Twitch, it like ranks how high you are based on how long you've been streaming for, right? So, since I stream for like extremely long hours, I feel like it would be beneficial to me. Holy Yoda! You watch One Piece? Not so much. I'm thinking of making like One Piece 3D stuff like this right here, but just have to see really. But yeah, I wish it'd be funny if you made a very mundane video about uh it'd be very funny if you made very mundane videos in your cool house, like what I eat in the day or my outfits for the week. Yeah, I could do sort of those things. Yeah, interesting. I guess those things, yeah, they could be pretty interesting. Um, they are for everything. The like the outfits I wear and like what I eat per week. It's pretty. It's not normal, so I guess it'd be worth like filming like my routine and whatnot since it's just so out of the ordinary. So, but yeah. Oh shoot, I can't be doing that. It's an expensive monitor. But yeah, it's very good. What else really? Trying to think. Where's that? What I eat is yeah. I basically. I mean, I think it's because it's like maybe it's an autism thing or something. But yeah, I've always been a very picky like eater since like I was basically a baby. Like so yeah, I only eat like a very like select amount of things, which is just like chicken and a few other things that I'm not gonna go into. So, but yeah, it's a good time. So, yeah, I think 22. You know what I should talk about. I guess this is just like a yapping stream. I couldn't even like really care about like like every time I stream, like I'm very like self conscious about like making sure that like on stream there's like some general direction, so it's just not like dead space because like for everything, whether it's just streams or me making content, I'm always very worried about like if what I'm putting out it's gonna feel like the person watching is like wasting their time. But I feel like for this stream I should just like go off because like I kind of want to and yeah. So I feel though what I was gonna say I feel like 20 yeah when I was like 22 it was a pretty good year. I started off the year a little bit slow in terms of like what it like um October, November I didn't really do much, and even in December I only really got into like making like cutouts again when it was March, I would say March and February. And the reason for that is because I was a little bit like burned out because like by that point I'd been like making cutouts like nonstop for like 2 or 3 years. So yeah, that's what happened, and yeah, I think this year I think I really like I guess I don't know what the word is. I put my flag pull down, I guess, like in the VTuber scene, like due to like all the cutouts I made. So yeah, it's been very very cool meeting like a bunch of people that I've made cutouts into. So it's pretty neat to say nonetheless. I'm more so just excited for the future because yeah I've been learning a lot in terms of like what I think I need to do to get my channel where I think it needs to be, and yeah I'm very very excited to see it happen. So yeah. uh Oh, bedtime routine, that is bizarre. So before it was extremely eccentric in terms of that. I would go to bed like at like 9 a.m. I think so. Like 9 a.m. in the morning is like when I would fall asleep, and then I work entirely throughout the night. Now I usually like go to bed at 3 because okay, never mind. Like now I go to bed at 3 just because that's a little bit more reasonable. 3 a.m. usually. So um but yeah. It's been very, very good. Yeah, I used to go to bed like at times when the sun was not only coming up, but the sun was already up for like a few hours in the morning. Like people would be going to work and I would be like going to bed essentially. It's crazy. So I was basically like a vampire. My schedule was like entirely flipped for like what a normal person has. Um, so yeah. The reason why, by the way, is because the reason why I like working like at night and I'm a night owl, it doesn't really have to do anything with like how should I put it? With me like night liking night. I think the reason why I'm like nocturnal and like I'm a night owl is just because when it's like daytime, I feel like I'm missing out on like the beautiful like sun and everything and like the gorgeous like trees and whatnot. I should be outside like exercising or like doing something. So like when it's nighttime, it feels more comfortable that like I'm inside of my house rather than outside because now the outside is dangerous because it's nighttime and I can't see anything. So yeah, I think that's in part I think the reason why I like turned into a night owl just because it was easier for me to work and not worry about me missing out on life basically. Yeah, 9 a.m. Not like 9 p.m., 9 a.m. So like yeah, like when like Starbucks opens, or I don't know when they open, but that's probably when they. I mean, some people work early, but yeah. As an insomniac, I always love that you stream late. Yeah. What's crazy is that my schedule of like going to bed at like 9 a.m. It's exactly the same hours as Japan. Exactly. So like when my friend was in Japan, we would go to bed pretty much like at the exact same time because like 9 a.m. in like Japan is like 1 a.m. essentially. So it's yeah it has some advantages I think because if you're like a if you have like content which is based in Japan if you go to bed at that hour because then you're like sort of on the same schedule and you're awake as the same hours as all the people that are in Japan. So, but yeah. Random yapping streams are comfy. To be honest, I prefer them sometimes. I appreciate it. So yeah, yeah. I'm very much a night owl. I'm like a, I'm just a, yeah, I'm a night owl person. So yeah, I haven't looked at this camera. Like I've just been looking at the wall pretty much. I think I should look at the camera more. So yeah, because then it like makes me look like I'm more out of it than I am. I think I'm just more self conscious about looking at it. I don't know why. I yeah, it's very interesting. It's a neurodivergent thing. I wonder. Hmm. I don't know. I feel like looking at the camera, it's like eye contact. It's interesting. But yeah, it'd be very interesting. I want to go live on the other platforms, but I have like no idea how to do it from my computer. I don't know how to go live on Twitter. I've always wanted to try it, but like I don't know how to do that. Let me try to figure it out. I can answer any questions meanwhile I'm doing this. Basically, how do you go live on Twitter? That's what I want to figure out. How do you go live on Twitter? Wait, you have to. Where's this camera option? It says click the camera option, but there is no camera option. Like, this is why Twitter, man. From the composer? What is the composer, man? I don't understand. What is the composer? There's comments. You have to pay to stream on Twitter? Yeah. I mean, yeah, I do have the check mark. Like, I've never done it before. I'm more so just curious, like, how it is. Because the thing that confuses me about it is that I don't think there's, like, a live chat, right? Like, it's just, you're just streaming to people. Like, there's no, interactive, chat. Composer. What is the composer, man? I've never heard that term in my life. And this is the official X. What? I need to like call up Javen or something to explain how this voodoo magic works, man. What is this? Now I'm just looking at DMs because now nothing's happening right now because I'm trying to figure out like how you can stream on this because they've decided that there's just no option. I don't know where this camera icon is, man. What? Yeah, there is, but you also have to have a check mark to chat. Oh, I see. So it's only Twitter blue people can like send a message. Oh man, they're trying to incentivize, man. The Elon, that's what he does. Crazy. Wait, can you not broadcast like on desktop? Hold your horses. Why do they make this so hard, bro? Like, why isn't there? Oh my god, man! Why did they do this to me? Why? Why do they do this to me? Like, why isn't there just like an option where you can be like, go live, press it, and it's done? But no, man, you got to read like an MIT textbook to understand like how you can live stream on Twitter. I don't understand. Okay, well, we're just gonna leave that for now because it's like it's difficult, man. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. All right. I know Linus. That's too easy. Yeah. I don't know. I guess I'll figure it out later. I really want to try to like go live just because like I just want to see how it is for the most part. I don't know. Ask questions or do something, or whatever you want. I'll just try to do something. I'll answer questions, whatever it may be. Wait, maybe I can go live on my phone, but then I'm gonna um what anime have you been watching, if any? No real animes I've been watching so much, so Yeah, the last one I saw was Ping Pong the Animation, which was like a definitely a few months ago. So yeah, do you use VPN? Not so much. Not right now, at least. I need to figure out. This is crazy, bro. They are literally like what is the camera icon? Oh man. I'm gonna have to like ask Steven about this. I don't think like the brain cells right now are the strongest either. So like I'll be honest. So I'll just figure it out later. Have you seen the video of the anime man about your room setup? Yeah. Yeah, I sent the picture to him on Twitter, and yeah, I was honored that he chose my room for the thumbnail for that video. So yeah, yeah, I thought it was very very cool. I'm glad I got to be in a Joey. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I think it's Bissinger, right? Yeah, one of his videos is very very cool. So why is the noise compression so high? I don't know. It's from this microphone. I don't know what you want to call it, but yeah. This is the microphone that comes from. It's funny. Yeah, good birthday. So yeah. Alrighty. Oh Jesus, man, my leg. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But alrighty then. I'm not sure. I'm getting a little bit self conscious now about the people who are watching this since I'm not really doing anything. So I suppose I shall end it here. You know, I was just sort of having fun going live and whatnot. And yeah, I guess I'll be going then. I hope you stick around, and you know, there's a lot in store that I have for the future, and I think for 23, yeah, I'll try to improve upon everything that I do in terms of being a content creator. So I'll make better videos or whatever it may be. You know, get better at editing and everything else. So, all right, I'll be going then. You know, I have to bow. I'll be going. Goodbye.